alcohol harm increased. There has been increase in gender-based violence, family unrest, and also some people even died because of acute and chronic alcohol poisoning. So we realize that this COVID period has escalated the harm that results from alcohol. And we feel that it's high time the government comes out to make some strict measures on alcohol. We appreciate that government instituted some measures already to mitigate alcohol problems. For example, closing of bars, banning of on-sale consumption of alcohol, and banning of parties, curfews. All these are steps that the government took to address the risk alcohol poses to the population. However, we see that there is a lot of defiance of the presidential directives when it comes to managing alcohol issues. We see that people are drinking alcohol on premises at the shops where they buy. We see that informal alcohol is not touched. People are still drinking their marua, their waraji inside their houses. We see that bars are operating, though silently. And we are here as the the mouthpiece of the people to inform government that you outlawed these risk factors, but they are coming up. And now that Uganda is entering a deadly phase, it is the time that government becomes strict on enforcement of these measures. Finally, we know that the government has a beautiful document known as the National Alcohol Policy. That National Alcohol Policy is supposed to highlight how government should respond to alcohol during emergencies like this. This is the time the alcohol policy should be functional, but no one is talking about it.
So what do you want to do?
So we want the government to pull out that beautiful policy and start seeing that it works, where it talks about regulating and controlling homemade alcohol. Let them take steps. Where it talks about controlling and regulating advertisement, the media messages, let that work. Where it talks about controlling and regulating online advertisement, these people are opening, the alcohol industries are opening up apps. They are doing door-to-door delivery of alcohol, regardless, without minding who is requesting for alcohol, whether they are underage or not, whether they are in a hospital or not, whether they are expecting mothers or not, whether they are ailing or not. That policy was showing clearly who can use alcohol and who cannot use alcohol. So Ministry of Health should bring it out and enforce it at this time. Also, there is an alcohol bill, because this bill is supposed to operationalize the policy. The bill is still a draft. We need to fast track this bill so that it is discussed, presented, and endorsed to support our policy.
Now the president is about to address the nation,
Yeah.
and opening some, how can I say? Do you want bars to be open, to be part of the bars, clubs, and want to be open?
We would like to passionately appeal to our president that in his next guidelines, he should even announce more stringent measures to control alcohol. We would like the government, for example, to say that on top of keeping the bars closed, there should not be on-sale or on-premise sale and consumption of alcohol, even if it is a restaurant. Because people are going in restaurants, they are buying alcohol, and they end up making bars. Even the parties, for the coming 30 days, can the president be brave enough to say no alcohol should be served, even on what? On parties. Let the president come out to make a strong warning to politicians who are making it a habit to buy alcohol for their electorates. Such a person who buys alcohol for their voters, people escorting them for nomination and I don't know what, that person should be disqualified, because this is not a time where we want people to abuse alcohol.
I am Juliet Namkasa, Country Director, International Aid Services. Our operations are in Pade, Abim, Agago, Arua, and Kiangwali. We do a lot of things, but today we are here to talk about alcohol harm in this period of COVID-19 and the recovery after COVID-19. My heart goes out especially for the young people who have taken on to drinking uncontrollably. In Uganda, we say it is up to the age of after 18, you are free to buy alcohol and drink. And indeed, they are buying alcohol and they are drinking. We may not see them dying of COVID-19. We may not see them suffering of COVID-19, but they are taking on a behavior which might affect the rest of their lives and live beyond COVID-19. Our plea to the government is to ensure that we have a control on how much alcohol can be sold, when it can be sold, especially during this period of COVID-19. We need to save our young population. We are seeing so many teenage pregnancies. If we investigate, we may find that many of them are actually linked to alcohol abuse and misuse. In Pade, Abim, and Agago, when we went down to do an analysis of the causes of factors that are fueling gender-based violence, alcohol was on top. So here we are fighting COVID-19 and we celebrate that we are doing well. But there are so many other problems that we are facing right now as a result of alcohol. We need to move fast. We need to address this problem. Uganda, we need to deal with alcohol if we are going to succeed and if we are going to have a better Uganda after COVID-19. Thank you. Amanya gange, nze Juliet Namkasa, nkulira ekitongole kiyitibwa International Aid Services. Emirimu gyaffe tugikolera Pade, Abim, Agago, Arua ne Kyangwali. Tukola ebintu bingi, naye olwaleero tuli wano okwogera ku mwenge ne COVID-19. Nze ogwanga omutima gugenda eri abavubuka abato, emisaayi emito, betusuubira nti eggwanga lyaffe kwe ligenda okuyimirira okufuuka ekyenjawulo. Mu biseera bino ebya COVID-19 bali waka tebasoma. Bangi bagula omwenge kubanga bangi basusizza emyaka 18. Banywa. Abaana baffe ab'obuwala embuto bazifunye. Bamaama baffe bakubibwa emiggo lwa mwenge. Tuli eno tujaganya nti COVID-19 tumumegga. Naye ate ebintu ebyenjawulo ebitutukako n'ebizibu ebitutukako bingi nnyo bisinga COVID-19 amaanyi. Kwe kusaba kwange nti bw'obanga oli muzadde fuga omwana wo awaka. Gavumenti yaffe tugikubira omulanga ebeeko kyekola okulaba nti nno obubi buno obw'omwenge bukomebwako. Etteeka tulyetaaga mangu. Omukulembeze waffe vaayo oyogere, ensi ekukkiririzaamu bw'oyogera. Tujja kulekerawo okutunda omwenge. Bamaama abagutunda tubafunire ekirala ekyokukola, amabaala tugaggaleko. Twetaaga eggwanga eddungi, twetaaga eggwanga ery'omulembe nga COVID-19 avuddewo. Mukama atuwa omukisa nga ffenna tukwatira wamu nga tulwana okulaba nti olutalo luno tulumegga. Mukama abawa omukisa.
What you want to do about reopening of bars?
Amanya Dr. David Kalema nga emirimu gyange ngikolera mu Hope and Beyond nga omubuzi abudaabuda n'okujjanjaba abalina ebirwadde ebyekuusa ku mwenge n'ebiragalagala leero Uganda Alcohol Policy Alliance ekitongole kyenkulembera nga ssentebe tuyise bannamawulire okubategeezaako ku mbeera embi abantu gye balimu olw'omwenge. Pulezidenti waffe yakiraba bulungi nti omwenge guno gulina engeri y'amaanyi nnyo gye guleetera abantu okufuna ekirwadde kya COVID, ate abalina ekirwadde kya COVID gubamenyaamenya. N'olwekyo pulezidenti n'ateekawo naggala amabaala, naggala pate, n'ateekawo kafyu n'ebintu ebirala. Naye leero tulaba nti etteeka lino limenyeddwa. N'olwekyo tusaba pulezidenti ayogere ne basajja be abali mu enforcement bongere okulaba nti abantu abamenya amateeka ageekuusa ku mwenge, abaggudde amabaala, abanywera omwenge mu maduuka, wakati bagunywera mu maduuka. Bwebbaala bwebeera nzigale oli ng'agamba mpaayo eccupa awo ng'atuula kafoomu n'owokubiri n'owokusatu. Poliisi yatusuubiza nti bagenda tandika okukola ebikwekweto bagende nga bafuukuuza mu maka, amaka agakola bupatiizi obuliko emyenge, kuba kati amaka nago gafuuse mabaala. Bino byonna bya bulabe nnyo eri eggwanga. N'olwekyo tusuubira nti omukulembeze w'eggwanga bw'anaavaayo okuddamu okwogera ku COVID, ensonga z'omwenge agenda kuziwa ekifo kya muzinzi. Kenya yasazeewo okuwera okutunda n'okunywera omwenge, ne bwebeera restaurant tonyweramu mwenge okumala ennaku 3. Ekyo tukisuubira omukulembeze nakyo okukireeta wano mu Uganda nti wadde restaurant tegenda kukkirizibwa kutunda mwenge oba okukkiriza omuntu okugunywerawo awo. Ekintu enkola ng'eyo enkola eyamba amawanga amalala okuva mu ddubi lino erya COVID, ate nga ne Uganda naffe tetwagala kugendayo. Kati ffe bwe tunakikola amangu kijja kuziyiza okuba nti coronavirus atugoyaagoya, ate kijja tuyamba n'okuva amangu mu ddubi lino erya coronavirus.